There's a story in the South about a man named John Henry, who's a folk hero for African Americans and for Southerners, and he was an incredible story of a man who was born too powerful. He was a baby, but he was so strong. He was so strong. John Henry was born to slaves right before the Civil War started, but he was the most powerful baby ever born. He was so powerful when he was born that there was like lightning storms and weather phenomena because like he was that strong, right? And he'd come out the womb crazy, muscular, ripped, like a six-pack, right? Ripped up. When he was 6 years old, he could crush a boulder with his bare hands. By the time he was 10, he could throw a girder across the street. Now, the Civil War happened, and thankfully the correct side won, and black people were given some rights, not enough rights, but they were given some, and he became ostensibly a free man, and he went to work for the railroads, and he could punch steel spikes into the ground with his bare hands, and he could stare at a mountain, and it would flatten, like he was projecting eye lasers that the dang, humans, normal humans, couldn't even see this spectrum of light that the lasers were coming for. He was flattening mountains and just making railroad tracks into the ground. And then capitalists came around and said, oh, you know what? We got a machine to do this. We got steam-powered steel driving machine. It's better than you. We don't have to pay you. It's basically slave labor in the form of a robot, you know what I'm saying? So fuck off. And John Henry said, fuck that machine and fuck y'all. I can do it better, and I'll prove it. So they entered into a tournament of power of the steel machine and John Henry. And John Henry whooped the living dog shit out of it, all up and down the mountains of Appalachia, Ohio. And then he won. And then, right at the end of the tournament, his heart stopped, and he dropped dead because he had used up too much of his power to save people. And then Dragon Ball Z stole everything from him and made the Cell Saga.